Dear Sir Ben, Lords, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Viktorija Starych-Samuolienė, co-founder and director of strategy at the Council on Geostrategy, and it is my pleasure to once again welcome you to the flagship conference of the Royal Navy, the first Sea Lord Sea Power Conference 2024. The Royal Navy of the 2020s was conceived at the turn of the millennium, almost 25 years ago. That means the Navy of the future is being designed today. However, the world of the 2040s most likely will be very different to the world of the late 1990s. In recent months, the Royal Navy has been deployed to protect our maritime communication lines from attacks by the Houthis in the Red Sea and continues to safeguard international shipping in the region. Russia's illegal war against Ukraine has turned the Black Sea into a war zone, threatening food and energy security. And in the Indo-Pacific, China has become more aggressive and assertive, particularly in its claims over the South China Sea. Now, just as the world becomes more and more volatile, power is going to become more important. Power was always critical, yet in the 1990s, our power became less visible and less important, at least to us. But power is not only about military strength, though we undoubtedly need more resources to shape, deter, and defend. Power is also about economic strength, critical infrastructure, and our ability to work closely together with our key allies and partners in securing strategic advantage. It is also about our commitment to invest in people and skills, industries, and technologies, as well as the determination to create a long-term vision which all key stakeholders and the wider nation can get behind. It is in this sense that sea power will remain vital in the 21st century, a century that is undoubtedly a maritime one. Just as it was in the past, the Royal Navy will be key to shaping the future international environment, deterring adversaries, and defending Britain's interests in the decades to come. With that in mind, this year's conference is organized around a future-looking theme, Future Navy, Maritime and 2040s. Over the next 2 days, more than 300 senior naval personnel from Britain and key allies and partners, alongside key leaders from Whitehall and the Palace of Westminster, industry, academia, and other national and international stakeholders, will convene with an aim not only to articulate, but most importantly, to deliver the foundations of a vision for the Royal Navy for the 2040s. To achieve this, we will be guided by 3 keynote speeches, including an address from the General Secretary of the International Maritime Organization, the Secretary of State for Defense, and the Ministry of State for the Indo-Pacific. We will also immerse into an in-conversation session between our celebrated historian Dan Snow and the First Sea Lord, as well as 7 interactive panel sessions and 1 report launch at Lancaster House. Our conference program will be complemented by an official black tie dinner and 3 thematic dinners in central London. As part of the First Sea Lord Sea Power Conference 2024, we are thrilled to continue to nurture maritime talent and skills among younger practitioners with our Future Maritime Leaders Laboratory, developed in close collaboration with Professor Alessio Patolano and the world-leading university King's College London. Additionally, building on last year's success, we are excited to play a role in strengthening the links between the Navy and academia across the country. This is why we have launched our partnership with a consortium of British universities and colleges. These include the University of Cambridge, the University of Lancaster, and City College of Glasgow. Together, we are extending the Sea Power Conference beyond London, delivering a series of seminars on topics of importance to the Royal Navy and the maritime endeavour. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to the Royal Navy for not only having faith in us to make this conference a success once again, but also for allowing us to expand it this year. We would like to sincerely thank our corporate partners, all 22 of them, for their active involvement and important contribution in making this event possible. We hope you enjoy the largest First Sea Lords conference to date and actively join the effort to build a vision for the future Navy. This conference is a practical example of the Navy's central position within the national enterprise. This enterprise includes many stakeholders: political, policy, military industry, academic, and media. Together, we all have a role to play in ensuring our security and prosperity, as well as a free and open world. I would now like to invite the First Sea Lord, Admiral Sir Ben, to give a keynote speech. and welcoming word. Thank you, and I wish you 2 fascinating days, full of enriching discussions and inspiring ideas in support of our Navy.